hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes, great. Make me the center of attention, and we will start in a comfortable seat. Let me mute everybody. Go ahead and make your adjustments. Either close the eyes or just focus the gaze down onto one point. Make your final fidgets. Scanning down from the crown of the head. Just work your way down, and as you go, let muscles relax. When you come across any tension, see if you can allow that to soften. If it means that you need to move a little bit to get more comfortable, go ahead and move. Feel your seat very heavy. And feel that the spine is nice and tall, really lengthening up through the top of your head. Dropping the shoulders down. Just notice if you are sitting up tall with the shoulders over the hips, or if you might be leaning forwards a little bit, maybe you're leaning back, that you could run a plumb line down from the crown of the head into the center of the pelvis. And then notice how this seat feels. Feel the shape that you're in. Feel the stillness of the body. And this time bringing your awareness inwards, and see how you're doing today. Acknowledge any physical sensations, aches or pains, tightness. Notice anything that might be bubbling up in the mind. Any emotional tension that might be holding. And take a step back and notice your mood and your energy. And a reminder that you're always welcome to rest whenever you need to. You modify as much as you need to, take variations that you like to practice. We'll bring the hands into prayer in front of the heart. And an opportunity to set an intention. We'll take an inhale together. And send out the intentions with your exhale. And release your hands down by the sides. On an inhale, reach your arms out and up, stretch up. Exhale, pull the prayer down the center line. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling to reach out, open up across the chest, reach all the way up to the ceiling, pull the prayer down. One more inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. And we're going to switch directions. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to open the arms up and pull them down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. One more. Inhale, press the hands up to the sky. Exhale, pull the hands down. Now bring your arms out in front. And we're going to take some circles. When you inhale, reach the arms up. And the exhale, pull the hands down behind you. Keep going with this motion. Inhaling, you reach up. Like we're doing backstroke with both arms at the same time. Exhale, you pull down. Keep going. We'll do about 3 more rounds like this. Now, these circles can be as big or as little as feels good for you. You might start off a little bit smaller and work a bit bigger. Or you might keep them small. Let's take 1 more circle in this direction. And we're going to finish up with the hands out in front again. And we'll switch directions. When you exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, up and over. We're doing butterfly. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and over. And keep going. Again, these can be as little or as big as feels good for you. We'll do 1 more in this direction. And release the arms down by your sides and just pause. Take a moment. Notice how that feels in the shoulders, across the upper back, across the front of the chest as well. And keep your right hand down. Lift your left hand up. A side stretch, leaning over to your right. And you can be still or you could pulse, move a little bit in and out. Whatever feels best. You want to feel this stretch through the left side, maybe getting something up into your armpit, your shoulder. Use your next inhale to come up and over to the other side, left hand down, right hand reaching over. Press your right sit bone down. Couple of breaths here. And your inhale, rise up, and we're going to twist to your right. Right hand behind, left hand crosses over. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to twist any amount. Inhale, come all the way over to your left. Use your breath. The inhale helps you to sit up. And the exhale, you turn. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to come forwards to all fours. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under your hips. And start to move through cow and cat. Inhaling to look up. The exhale to round in. Keep going. Any freestyle movements are always welcome. Keep going through cow and cat. Inhaling to look up. Exhaling to round. And trying to smooth those movements out. So that might mean you need to hold stretches. You might need to move more slowly. Couple more breaths. And then settling into a neutral spine. We're going to do some shoulder presses. So spread your fingers out. It's not a push-up. You're not going to bend the elbows. On your exhale, sink your chest down and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So it's kind of scrunching your shoulders up around your ears, if you like. On your inhale, push them out away. Spread the shoulder blades apart and lift up. Just a subtle movement through the shoulder joints. Exhale, you sink the chest down, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale to press up. Keep going. Remember the elbows stay straight. We're not bending the elbows, just isolating the movement through the shoulder joints. Couple more times like this. And then meeting in a neutral spine. Extend your right leg out behind you. The right foot is flexed, right toes point down. Press into both hands. Stay like this or reach your left hand forwards, right leg, left arm. And then we're going to draw the elbow to the knee and round in like cat pose. On an inhale, extend. 4 more times. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, that's 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more time. Squeeze it in. Inhale, you lengthen. Meeting back on all fours. Straight to the second side. Extend your left leg out behind you. Right arm reaches forwards. Now stabilize here. Pressing into your left hand. Pressing into your right shin. Moving with the breath. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Chin to chest. Inhale. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, this is the last one. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, extend. Back to all fours. Inhale to cow pose, lift the gaze up. Exhale to cat, round the back. And come back to neutral. Adding on, extend your right leg out behind you. And we just do this step by step. Left arm reaches out in front of you. Right knee bends and the right heel comes in towards your bum. The left arm reaches out to the left. You can stay just like this or bring the left hand to the right foot. And then press down and lift up, kick the foot into your hand. Couple of breaths here. Have to root down through the right hand, through the left shin. And then coming out, we go slow-mo, step by step. Bring your left hand out to the left. Kick your right heel out behind you. Reach your left hand forwards and release back to all fours. Still breathing. Second side, step by step. Left leg reaches back. Right arm reaches forwards. Left heel draws in. Right arm like a wing out to your right. Stay just like this or bring the right hand to the left foot. And kick. Lift the chest up. Keep breathing. Step by step on the way out. Right arm out to the right. Left heel kicking out behind you. Right arm forwards. And release back to all fours. Bring the big toes to touch. Take the knees wide. Sit back to child's pose. And smooth out the breath. We're going to thread the needle in child's pose. Bring your right arm through. So the right shoulder, the right side of the head comes down. You can make this as strong or as gentle as you like. Just a couple of breaths here. Extend the right hand forwards and thread the left arm through, turning to your right. One more breath. Bring the left arm forwards and come back to all fours. Tuck the toes under and push back to downward facing dog. Few moments just to ease into the backs of the legs, the feet. Now find a strong down dog. Push the mat away. Lift your sit bones up. A little bend in the knees, but the heels are still sinking towards the mat. On an exhale, look forwards. Step the feet to the top of the mat. And we'll take ragdoll. So the feet are at least hip width. Bend your knees a little bit and fold over. Let your head go. Interlace the fingers behind the back for chest expansion. The shoulder blades squeeze together. The elbows lift up. If the shoulders are open enough, you lift your knuckles up. If the shoulders are tight, just rest the hands on your back. Go with any movement here that feels good. And quietly release your hands down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out to the sides, all the way up to the sky. Press the palms, and we're going to start to flow. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, step back to a plank. Now, everybody, just release your knees down so you're in a modified plank. Don't wriggle the knees forwards. Engage the core so the hips lift a little bit. Press into your hands so the shoulder blades spread. Keep that strength, and we're going to bend the elbows and lower down slowly with control. The elbows hug a little bit into the sides. Good. Press the tops of the feet down, forehead down, 3 very baby cobras. Inhale, lift up, any amount. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Glue the tops of the feet down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, push up through the knees. Exhale, back to down dog. Smooth out your breath. We're going to take a down dog twist. You need to press firmly into your right hand, into both feet. Lift your sit bones up. Bring your left hand somewhere onto your right leg. And then turn to look under your right armpit. Keep sticking your bum up. Release the left hand and switch sides. Right hand somewhere onto your left leg and turn to look under your armpit. Right hand down. On your next exhale, look forwards. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift on your inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up. You keep flowing forward fold with your exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back to plank, exhale. Either keep the knees lifted or release your knees down for a modified plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale to bend the elbows and lower down. Inhale, come up. Pressing into the hands, rise up any amount. Exhale, lower down. 2 more like that. Inhale, come up. Maybe you come up a little bit higher this time. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, come up. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, push up through the knees or plank. Exhale, meeting in down dog. Now you could stay in down dog, or the option this time is dolphin. We lower the forearms down. You want your elbows in line with your shoulders, so not flaring out to the sides. Forearms pressing down, either palms pressed down, or you might interlace the fingers. And you look back towards your toes, maybe creep the feet in towards you, lift your bum up, keep pressing into your forearms. We've got 3 more breaths here. Now, the really challenging part is to try and push into your hands and lift both elbows up at the same time. No, that's not going to work. So we meet in downward facing dog. Take an inhale through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. On your next exhale, look forwards and hop or step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, fold forwards, exhale. Take a moment here, let the shoulders hang down. Maybe roll out your wrists, a little sway from side to side. On your next inhale, reverse swan dive, rise up. Flowing through again, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Back to plank with your exhale. There's a whole inhale here. The whole exhale to lower down. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, shift back to down dog. On your next inhale, come up onto your tiptoes And then drop your heels over to your right. The rest of your down dog just stays as it was. The heels are dropping over to your right. You keep pressing into your hands and lengthening through both sides. Inhale, lift your heels up. You're on tiptoes. Exhale, drop your heels to your left. Keep pressing into both hands. Inhale to center. And we're going to move with the breath. 2 more times each side. Exhale to the right. Inhale, heels up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, heels up. Exhale to the right. Drop the heels down. Inhale, heels to center. Exhale, heels to your left. Inhale, come back to center. And then sink the heels back and down. On your next exhale, look forwards. Make your way to the top of the mat. Take a forward fold and hang out for a moment. Roll out the wrist, shake out the head. Sigh out through the mouth. On your next inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach the hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Be still. Stabilize the breath. Notice the heat that's built up in the body. Remember your intention. Release the arms down by the sides. Moving on, bring the big toes to touch, your feet hip width for chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit down into chair. Inhale here. Forward fold, exhale. Step back to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, hug the knee in towards the nose, shift forwards, and step the right foot through. Coming into a crescent lunge, lift up. Either hands can stay on your hips or reach the hands high. We'll bend into the front knee. Couple of breaths here. On your next inhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart up. Exhale, reach up. Release the arms behind the back. Drop the back heel down for warrior one. You might need to adjust your feet a little bit. You really want the back foot to be flat on the mat. So if it's kind of lifting up a little bit, step it in. Both feet flat. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow into humble warrior. Let the head go. Now, feel that squaring off of the hips. Pull your right hip back. Shift your left hip forwards. Don't lose the bend in the front knee. One more breath. Now release your hands down. Come onto the toe mound of the back foot. You're in a lunge. Hip back to a 3-legged dog. Lift your right leg up and back. Now, either you keep your right leg lifted or release the right foot down for down dog. We're going to flow through. Inhale to a plank. The right leg might still be hovering. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, we're meeting down dog. Second side, inhale to lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, and step it through. Root down through your feet and rise up, crescent lunge. Use your inhale to cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, look up. Exhale, reach up. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Drop the back heel down for warrior one legs. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, bow forward. We're bowing straight towards the top of the mat, not over to the right. Head hangs down. Your torso might rest on the front thigh, or you bring the right shoulder inside of the front thigh. And the left hip wants to swing out to the left, tuck it down, square the hips off. Release your hands. Toe mound of the back foot, kick back, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Either left leg stays up or left foot down, flowing through. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, shift back to down dog. 5 easy breaths. On your next exhale, look forwards, step or hop to the top. Take a halfway lift, inhale, fold in and release with your exhale. Chair pose, sink the hips, reach the hands up. Inhale to stand up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Find stillness. Come back to your breath. Flowing through again. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to chair. Bring the hands into prayer in front of the heart. And we'll take a twist to the right. Turn to the right. Hook your left elbow outside the right knee or the right thigh. Press the palms together, bring the thumbs in towards the chest and turn your ribs to the right. Relax the shoulders. Inhale to come back to center, hands to heart. Exhale, twist to your left. Keep sinking the hips down. You want the hips to be lower than the heart. You can look down, you could look to the side, you might look up to the ceiling. On your next exhale, fold forwards. Step back to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Crescent lunge, rise up. Inhale to cactus the arms. Exhale, reach up. Drop the back heel down for warrior one. Grab the interlace behind the back. Inhale, you lift up. Exhale, humble warrior. Release your hands down. Get back to a three-legged dog. Right leg lifts up and back behind you. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Open the right hip up. Stay just like this or drop back into wild thing. So wild thing, the right toes come down behind you. Outside edge of your left foot. Turn the belly and the chest up. Reach up and then extend overhead. Now that graceful transition back to downward facing dog. And you might choose to rest or you might keep flowing through the vinyasa. One breath, one movement. Make it up when you're not sure. Reconnect to the breath. And let's move on to the second side. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale to squeeze the left knee towards the nose. Step the left foot through. Rise up to your crescent lunge. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, reach up. Drop the back heel down for warrior one. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale to puff up your chest. Exhale to bow forwards. Feel that back foot pressing into the mat. Square off the hips. Release the hands down. Three-legged dog. Lift the left leg up and back. Bend the left knee. Open the hip up. Stay here or bring the left toes down behind you. Outside edge of your right foot. Toe mound of the left foot. Belly up, chest up. Reach up and over. Wild thing. Come back through to downward facing dog, and you might keep flowing with your breath. We'll come into your resting pose. Take 5 breaths wherever you are, child's pose or down dog. Follow each breath in and out. Two more breaths. On your next exhale, look forwards and make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Take ragdoll, bring your feet at least hip width and any arm variation that you like. Just hang out here, be very floppy, let your head go, shoulders heavy, feet heavy into the mat. And release your arms down. Bring the big toes to touch. Come back into chair pose. Bring the hands into prayer. And we're going to come into a toe stand. Press down into the toe mounds and lift your heels up. Start to lower the hips down. Stabilize here. Bring your shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders. Keep pressing down to get this lift up. You can stay just like this, or we'll take a twist. We'll bring your left hand down, either onto the mat, or if you've got a block or a water bottle, grab your block or water bottle. Reach your right hand up, and then turn to your left. Put that right elbow outside the left thigh. You can stay just like this, or bring the hands into prayer, just like in our chair twist. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Use an inhale to lengthen the spine. The exhale to turn. Good. We're going to come back to center, hands to heart, and switch sides. Right hand down, reach your left hand up, and then turn to the right. Hook the elbow. Maybe you press the palms. Couple of breaths here. We'll come back to center, bring your hands down. Take the knees wide. You're going to creep the hands forwards and let the hips sink down. So you're stretching the hands forwards, heavying the hips behind you, chin to chest for garland pose. Now slowly lower down onto your bum. And we'll come into Navasana because that seems appropriate. We'll take 5 breaths with a smile. Three more breaths. Remember, the inhale is as long as your exhale. No rush. Keep lifting up. 1.5 breaths. Now to come down, start to push out through the toe mounds. Reach your hands towards your feet. Engage the core, start to lower down. Engage the core. Start to lower down slowly, slowly, slowly. Reach your arms overhead. And take a full body stretch. And find stillness again. Allow yourself to be held here. Look inwards and notice what you're feeling. What new sensations are coming up? Emotions, thoughts. Now bend your knees and plant your feet for bridge. So, options for you. You can take a regular bridge, just pressing down and lifting up. You could take a supported bridge using a block or a blanket or pillow and bringing that under the sacrum. Or you might want to take wheel, your choice, your practice. Do what feels right for you. We're going to take 3 back bends, so you might just take bridge this time, do something different next time, and so on. Anyway, set yourself up for bridge. Feet are hip width and parallel. Press down, lift the hips up, and wriggle the shoulder blades under the back. If you're using a prop, adjust the prop so it's comfortable and you feel supported. In your wheel, whatever you're pressing down, press down and lift up. And that's the same for bridge. Get this nice long curve through the front line of the body. And we'll take 3 more breaths here. When you're ready to come down, lower down with control. We'll bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open wide. Hands might be resting on the body, hands might be overhead. And notice the sensations that come up. Now bring the knees up, plant your feet. Second back bend. Same options. If you do want to do something else, go for it. Bridge, supported bridge or wheel. Press into your feet, lift the hips up, adjust into it. We've got 5 breaths here. So wherever you are, if something doesn't quite feel right, then you can always play with the position of your feet, your shoulders, the legs. Do what you need to do to find the alignment that suits you. One more breath. And then as you're ready, make your way down. Again, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Close your eyes. Feel what comes up for you. I'll bring the legs together. And we're going to come up one more time. Same options, any variations you want to play with, go for it. So set yourself up, come up, and we're here for 5 breaths. So the back bend is obviously a back bend, but we want that curve to be nice and long and well spread out. So no crunching into the lower back or the back of the neck. You feel that the back line of the body is very strong to support you here, but a wonderful openness to the front of the body. Take 2 more breaths. And when you're ready to release, release. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Come back to your breath. Bring the knees up. Take figure 4 on your right ankle crossing the left thigh. Thread the needle if you wish. And the left foot just dangling down. Here for a couple of breaths. And now the option is to lift up, bring your forehead towards that right shin, give it a squeeze. And then release. Both feet onto the mat and pause. Switch sides. Figure 4 on your left. Left ankle crossing the right thigh. Option to thread the needle. Relax the shoulders. The option now to lift the chest up, bring the forehead towards your left shin, squeeze in, might make that stretch pretty strong. And then release. Both feet on the mat, knees knock together this time. We're going to take fish pose. So the arms come under your back. Roll to the right, bring your left arm under your back. The elbows tucked in. Roll to your left, bring your right arm under your back. So your thumbs are touching, palms down, and then straighten the legs. So point your toes, squeeze the thighs together. And then squeeze the shoulder blades together. This might just be as far as you want to go. That's perfect. If you want to take it further, press into your elbows and lift the chest up. And then bring the crown of the head down. And point your toes. Draw the belly in. Puff up your chest. Lift up your chin. So open up through the throat. And we'll take 5 breaths. Really fill up with each inhale. And empty out with each exhale. 3 more breaths. And then release. Bring your back down, wriggle your arms out. We're going to come straight into Shavasana. The feet move to the edges of the mat. The arms down by the sides. Turn your palms up. And be still. Let the body be heavy. Let the breath come back to your natural rhythm. Observe the sensations that are coming up in the body. Feel the rhythm of your breath. And the rhythm of the mind. And we'll take a few minutes now to be still and quiet. And I will let you know when it's time to ease out of the practice. Feel the body lying on the mat. Feel the shape of the body. Feel the gentle movement of the body with the breath. Start to deepen the breath. Move your fingers and toes. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. Turn the head from side to side. And then draw your knees in and take a rock from side to side. Roll over to one side. And make your way up to sit. Come into a comfortable seat with the hands in prayer. Close the eyes. Scan down from the crown to your seat and let go of any unnecessary tension. Feel that your seat, your foundation is heavy. And the lift up through the spine, up through the crown of the head. And bring your awareness inwards. And feel your practice in the body. The breath. The mind. And press the thumbs to the third eye and remember your intention. Bow the head to the heart. Namaste. Thank you.